Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrots and Olives. My name is Brittany and today we are going to be talking about migration. Well, we all are migrating from 2018 into 2019, and I want to share with you some of the things that didn't work and some of the things that did work for me and what I plan to be using for 2019. Let's start off small. I have quite a few things to show, and I'm going to start off with this. I haven't talked about this guy in quite some time. I think I purchased him in middle of the year in the summer. If you watched my planner piece video from the beginning of 2018, I was using a Foxy Fix wallet, and it worked for me for quite a few months, and then it was just getting bulky, and it was too bulky, and I wanted something a little bit slender, and plus I also wanted to try this leather. This is the Midori Traveler's Notebook brown leather, and it has the one strap, and so it's a traveler's notebook, and I use this as a wallet. So I have no pockets, of course. I do have my pocket lily covers, and this is I think this is her micro size, so I just kind of slipped that in the back. This is the notebook that came with this traveler's notebook, passport size, and then I had a passport size plastic pouch. And if any of you know where I get something that probably isn't plastic, it's been working for me until this part kind of slit open, and so now it's it has tape on it, and I need something that I don't have to worry about it breaking, especially plastic. And I have a Foxy Fix dashboard, and then I have a Foxy Fix wallet insert, which is the same insert I used for my setup at the beginning of 2018. And the back side of the Foxy Fix dashboard, and then the back side of the Pocket Lily covers. And this is actually a TN on its own. It's not really a wallet, so you can see it has the straps, but I really like the color and the material. This leather is, it's almost, you can see the pull up there. It's really, really nice. And so I really wanted to be able to carry that with me. So, am I migrating this into 2019? Yes. This guy's coming along with me. You can see it's kind of got all the scratches. I just need to figure out a way to kind of make it a little bit smaller, skinnier. Probably take out a few things. Probably take out the notebook because I don't need that. So far, this guy is going to migrate with me. Next is the Hobonichi Techo, which is an A6 size. This is being housed in the Sojourner trifold, and it is in the natural vegetan leather. And I've been using this for a few months now, and I will be using this until the end of the year, and then I will be going into either this Chic Sparrow, which is the Black Beauty, or the Mockingjay Chic Sparrow, which is a pretty blue color. This is black. So I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going into. Right now, my 2019 Hobonichi planner is in the Mockingjay, and it may stay in here, or I may move it to this one. Now this one is carrying the Nanami A6 7Cs notebook, which fits just fine. I kind of like this one a lot, so I think I might use this one next. I'm going to retire my A6 Sojourner just for a little bit, and then I was thinking about using one of these extra Nanami notebooks as like another journal, but I'm not really sure what. I've learned that with the Hobonichi Techo over time, it has, because I journal like doodle journal in it every day, there's some days I miss, and so I catch back up, but it has become a lot of work when I'm really busy. If I'm not busy, then I can get it done out of the way. It's fun to do and pick up. So by adding another notebook in this size next to it may be a little bit too much for me. So I'm still trying to decide if I'm just going to stick with just the Hobonichi Techo or add another A6 journal for 2019. So that's the Hobonichi Techo. Next is my Hobonichi Weeks. I have been using this Hobonichi Weeks pretty much throughout the whole year, on and off, and I really do like it. This is being housed in a Sojourner, which is in the Solomon leather. It's blue. It's a little bit pebbly, but it's not so pebbly in texture, but like in the way it feels. But when you look at it, you can kind of see the pebbliness. Anyway, I recently got this and I still really like it, so I will be using this cover for my banana, and I think that they are a dashing pair. I love the colors. However, I have been eyeing that new Sojourner Weeks folio, and I like it because it has those pockets, and because I take this on the go with me, I think I could possibly use it as a wallet. I think that will minimize some of the stuff that goes in my bag, which is awesome. But I haven't got it yet, and I haven't even placed an order for it, but it's just something I'm thinking about. So this is my old 2018 weeks. This is going to be my new 2019 weeks, and I will be doing a video, a setup video on this guy with some spreads, fun spreads that I haven't been using for this one yet. I've been kind of experimenting in the back. Now this is the Hobonichi Mega, and this was just a regular Hobonichi. So with the Mega, I know it's going to be a little bit chunkier than this, but it's really exciting because I'm going to change up how I've been using my Hobonichi slightly by making sure I try to take advantage of all the pages. So that's Hobonichi Weeks. Next, for those of you who've been following me and are into bullet journaling, I have started bullet journaling in an A5 size, and this is the Elia Note, and I did a review on this one, and I like how slender it is. It has a very slim profile to it, and the only hiccup is that I haven't been using it that much, so I haven't really broke it in. I haven't even really tried to like flex it and fold it yet, so it's still pretty stiff. But this is holding my Bujo from July of 2018 till now. So I will be migrating to another bullet journal. If you haven't seen those videos already, I do have my 2019 YouTube video on my bullet journal setup and my January 2018 setup already on my YouTube channel. And I'm using this guy, and this is the Sojourner Folio 2.0. This beautiful Archer and Olive journal is being housed in this beautiful, rich, chocolatey looking notebook. Very deep brown, and it has pull-ups, so you can see that. I haven't even rolled it yet. It's exciting to use. And I like this because it has the strap, and it makes me feel like my notebook is secure with the strap. I don't know why. It just does. So I like the whole strap idea. And this is a really fun folio because it has this strap in here. So with a notebook like this, I can easily close it and not worry about like those flaps to try to stick it in there with having this band. So I like that feature. This is what I'm using for my bullet journal for 2018. And something that really didn't work very well for me was my Hobonichi A5 size. I bought that last year, well, this year in 2018, beginning of the year. So this was my first year using the Hobonichi Cousin. I really admired how the pages were and how thin they were and how they were able to fit so much information in a book this skinny. And of course, over time, as you use the pages, you know, they start to get wrinkled like in here, and then it just expands and gets thicker and thicker. But I really liked it. And then this cover here was like, it's super sturdy, and you get 3 different type of layouts. And I've learned that, you know, this type of layout didn't really work that well for me because I was new to it. And so I ended up just doing a lot of sketches and hand lettering and just testing out a lot of my watercolors and like Eco-Lite brush pens and other pens and different writing styles. I did a lot of testing with stickers that are in my shop, and I tried to figure out like a way to use it, and I was doing like video information on like my YouTube videos, and I did put in some pictures. I did a lot of sketching and drawing, a lot of watercolor. These are with Ecoline, the pens. And it just wasn't working out. You can see a lot of blank pages and then random pages where I'm doodling or practicing with a fountain pen. And so then I started doing my scripture pages, and I just picked a spot towards the middle and started doing that. And I really like this idea because it allows me to work on my handwriting. I'm a nerd, and that's something I enjoy. It also allows me to use my fountain pens and to change up the ink and to use my thicker nibbed fountain pens and my thinner nibbed fountain pens that I have grown to have like a huge collection of now. And so obviously not every fountain pen gets to be written with, and this allows me to try to use as many of my fountain pens. So I was trying to change a fountain pen for each page. And then it also allows me to use my fountain pen ink because I get bored with inks all the time. So I like each of my fountain pens to have different colored inks. I love this one. You can see how it changes in the light to green, from green to a red. It's awesome. Especially with this paper, you get to really see some of the neat fountain pen ink characteristics. So like shading, when people say shading, it goes from a light to a dark color. And then you see some glistening and shimmering ink. So anyway, I'm actually going to continue with this in this notebook because the pages haven't been getting used, and also because I wasn't going in any particular date order. It was just the next page, and literally all I'm doing is just copying my version of the Bible. This one has been housed in the A5 Sojourner, and this is a embossed, is it embossed or debossed? I think it's embossed leather. So it does have like it's raised up, So this part, all these light brown areas are raised up, and you can feel that when you run your hands across it. I think I may be switching back to this guy. I really loved just the way that this one feels. It's just so, it's smooth, but it's like you can almost grip it just a little bit. And I think I might be putting this notebook back into here. All right, so moving on, last but not least is my journal. And I love this journal. I have been working on it for what seems like forever. It's only been like probably a couple months now. And this is being housed in the hand stitched leather tee. And it doesn't really pick up a lot of scratches that are noticeable right off the bat. Like, it does pick up scratches, but you have to really look underneath, like in the light, to see them. And the leather is so like squishy and it's so soft, and it has only gotten softer as I continue to use it. So I have my journal in here, and I have done a flip through of my last journal, and I think a flip through of part of this journal, and I'm still working on it. This is the first time that I'm actually journaling in an A5 Nanami notebook, and I can't wait until I'm like barely halfway through this notebook. But once when it's finished, it's gonna feel so satisfying because it's gonna be so chunky, and it's just gonna be like, this is all of my hard thinking and all of my issues and complaints and excitement and just all of my life of the past month. It's probably going to take me another year to get through this notebook, but it's just exciting to see how it's building and getting thicker. So I keep this with me or by my bedside, or next to me in my office, or just pretty much anywhere, everywhere. And half the time I don't even get to write in it, but I do like the fact that it's near me. If I have the chance to write, it's like an arm's length away, and I can just grab it and write in it. And so that's what this is. When I got this notebook cover, I fell in love and decided that this is where my journal is going to be. And so I still love it, and I don't even want to think about having another journal cover for this notebook right now. That's how much I love this. So this is the last thing I wanted to talk to you about. This will also be migrating with me into 2019, along with like the 20 other thousand books I talked about. I was going to do a flip through of my bullet journal, but this video has gotten so long that I think I should give it its own video flip through along with my Hobonichi weeks. And so I will most likely do that together in the next video. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in more journals and bullet journals and paper and stationery and arts and crafts and everything like that, and fountain pens. Let me know if you want to see a video on like some of my favorite fountain pens. I am not sure if that's kind of something people want to know about, but you know, it's part of analoging and you know, your journals and having your own journals and being creative and using your hands. So I figure it kind of goes together, but I'm just not sure if that's what you guys want to see. So let me know in the comments, and I appreciate you guys for watching and making it this far. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.